You missed yesterday's NBA action? Well, you came to the right place. Welcome to TV's Daily NBA Recap, where I recap yesterday's NBA action in a short amount of time. Let's go. The first game from yesterday, we have the Phoenix Suns defeating the Oklahoma City Thunder 128-101 behind another fantastic performance from Devin Booker, 35 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. On the Oklahoma City side of things, they had a good performance from Darius Bazley, 22 points and 10 rebounds. And in this game, Oklahoma City got out to an early lead. They were in control early, and then in the third and fourth quarter, the Suns just, absolutely just blew this game wide open, outscoring the Thunder 33-17 in the third quarter, and just absolutely capping it off in the fourth quarter. Good performance from Devin Booker. They stay undefeated in the bubble, going 6-0. The worst thing about all this is they actually might still go undefeated and might not even make the play-in tournament, which is absolutely unfortunate. But here's hoping that'll happen because they've been extremely entertaining in the bubble, and it would be a great Cinderella story for the freaking 13th place team to actually make the playoffs. So yeah, very good game there. Nice dominating performance. Another great game from Booker. We move on to the next game, and we have the Dallas Mavericks defeating the Utah Jazz 122-114. Both teams were missing some key players. On the Mavericks side of things, they were missing Doncic, Porzingis, and Dorian Finney-Smith. On the Jazz side of things, they were missing Donovan Mitchell. But Utah was in control of this game for the majority of the time. And then the Dallas made a very, very big comeback in the fourth quarter, outscoring Utah 34-14. And a lot of that was to do with just Tim Hardaway Jr. Having an efficient night for once. 11 for 15, 3 for 6 from 3. Very good game. And also just like people like Boban Marjanovic scoring 20 points. Seth Curry hitting 22, getting 22 that night. It was just a very good all-around performance. And again, worries me about the Jazz. Sure they didn't play like a lot of the starters, but the fact that they just couldn't develop offense and they gave up a near 20-point lead. Very, very concerning, but good win for the Mavericks nonetheless. And hopefully we get to see more Luka before the playoff starts. But if you make it ready for the playoffs, that's completely fine. We move on to the next game, and this game, was highly anticipated. Is the number 1 and 2 seed in the East, but both teams were also missing a bunch of their guys. So the Toronto Raptors win 114-106 over the Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks today were without Giannis, and also very little time for Wesley Matthews, who only played 2 minutes because of, I think, some soreness. And the Toronto Raptors were missing Fred VanVleet, Serge Ibaka, Kyle Lowry. But there was a lot of just good performances from the Raptors, especially that three-headed monster yesterday of Norman Powell, Matt Thomas, and Chris Boucher, who got a career-high 25 points. But that trio combined for over 60 points and were the reason why the Raptors won this game. The Milwaukee Bucks had some good contributions from Korver and Middleton, who only played, I think, over 20 minutes. But at the same time, the Raptors had just a good all-around effort, and it just shows how deep of a team they really are. We haven't seen much Chris Boucher in this bubble, and in under 30 minutes, he was able to have a career night, which is absolutely fantastic. People like Matt Thomas, who only gets spot minutes here and there, now are showing maybe they could be part of the rotation. So, great win there, even though it was without Giannis. But I think the biggest takeaway from this is that, look, they need Giannis there to help get into their offense, because he creates so much opportunities with the amount of times he gets pressured, the amount of times he gets doubled, and that allows open space for everyone. Because quite a number of people struggled in this game. Brook Lopez went 4 for 11 in this game. They really, a lot of their success is predicated on the fact that Giannis is going to draw a lot of attention, and he'll open up opportunities for a lot of their other players. We move on to the next game, and this game honestly was the most highly anticipated game. I even talked about it on my podcast yesterday. I was really hoping for this game to be good. Miami Heat versus Indiana Pacers, and it wasn't really much to discuss here. 114-92, the Miami Heat do come out with the win here. On the Heat side of things, they had a great performance from Jimmy Butler, 19 points, 11 rebounds. Tyler Hero off the bench, 17 points, another good game for him. And on the Pacers side of things, they just could not get any offense going in the second half. They had an okay performance from Oladipo, 14 points, but other than that, very rough evening for the Pacers. TJ Warren, the GOAT, 12 points only. And this is just it was a kind of a close game in the first half. The starters really started off really badly for the Pacers. but then they started to get it going a bit near the end, and it was because of the bench. But in the second half, the Miami Heat just blew this game wide open. They hit like quite a number of threes in the second half, and the Miami Heat just dominant. Honestly, it was just pure domination. Out-rebounded them by 14, had 4 less turnovers, were able to move the ball more. Just plain and simple, very good performance from Miami Heat. The thing is, we actually might, because of the playoff positioning, we might see these guys at least 4 more times if they make the playoffs, and they still have 1 more bubble game this Friday. So, yeah, very interesting to see like any type of adjustments they're gonna make, because they're gonna see each other quite often. So, yeah, I mean, it was an unfortunate first game, but hopefully better games are there to come with these two teams. And then we go to the final game of the evening, and the Los Angeles Lakers barely, and I mean barely, won this game by the skin of their teeth, winning against the Denver Nuggets 124-121, behind a 3-headed duo of LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Kyle Kuzma, who scored 29, 27, and 25 points respectively. On the Denver Nuggets side of things, it was a lot of their bench that actually got them the lead. PJ Dozier with 18 points, Mason Plumlee 11 points, and Monty Morris with 14 as well, with Michael Porter scoring 15. Now here I want to be positive, because I'm not going to talk about how the Lakers almost lost to a bunch of third stringers. I'm not going to talk about how freaking PJ Dozier was dominating them in the fourth quarter. I'm going to look at the positives. And the positives are coming from the fact that Kyle Kuzma scored 25 points in this game. Although against weaker competition, he scored 25 points. And more specifically, I want to talk about that final play, because this is the type of play I'm talking about, what I was talking about yesterday in my podcast. You have LeBron and Anthony Davis, 6 seconds left, all the attention's on them. You pass Anthony Davis in the post, LeBron cuts, he draws 3 defenders. Kyle Kuzma curls to the 3-point line. Sure, he has to shoot over Bol, but that was a pretty good look, and he was able to hit the game winner. And that's what I'm talking about. If Kyle Kuzma could do this on on a regular basis, do it more consistently, I'll be fine. But the thing is, I'm not sure about that. This is one game, and this guy's talking a lot, even though he just hit a game winner in the Nuggets third stringers. But still, there's a lot of positives to take out of this. Hopefully Kyle Kuzma can use his confidence to go forward. But the thing is, you don't know, and that's and back to my topic yesterday. I mean, when you have LeBron, Kevin Love, and Kuzma, your former third options, and now you have Kyle Kuzma. It's not that Kyle Kuzma can't get to those levels. It's the fact that Kyle Kuzma hasn't shown it yet. So, on a regular basis. So we're gonna have to wait for that. But there's still some good things to come out of this game. I mean, at least on the Denver Nuggets side of things, damn, they actually have a pretty deep team, and they didn't play most of their stars in the fourth quarter. So, what really matters there? But at least with the Lakers, you could take some positives, even though it's against the third stringers. They're still able to pull out the win, and hopefully this could be a nice jumping point for Kyle Kuzma here. Thank you guys for listening to this NBA recap. Remember to please like, share, and subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're on IGTV, it doesn't hurt to leave a follow. It doesn't hurt to leave a like. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow for the next recap. Have a good day, y'all. Peace.